Hey everybody, welcome back. It's repentance, baby. It's repentance, Your Honor. It's a reference to It's Brittany B-word, and then Brittany is testifying at like her own trustee trial, and the Twitter trend was It's Brittany, comma, Your Honor. Anyway, it's on so many different layers. I suppose you had to be there. Rare Saturday recording session where I got a couple of runs to do. And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, like, obviously I can look at this and be very happy with myself. I've accomplished some good things lately as some of these characters. Dude, I gotta tell you, I just love the Forgotten. I don't know what to say. I just love Tainted Forgotten. It is Curse of the Floors Are Large, which is honestly the best curse in the game. If we were gonna do a, you know, that's a good idea. I'll pencil that on the Twitch schedule for next week. Ranking all of the curses. I'm not gonna spoil anything. You could probably hazard a guess as to which ones are gonna be closer to the bottom. Monster Manuel, better. Still bad, but better. And I don't know about this. Maybe, I don't know. How do you feel about Bob's Brain here? As your Monster Manuel curse for an entire floor? I think it could be positive. Did you see the incredible gameplay? Witness the magic. That's incredible. Anyway, yeah, I've been having a good time. Thank you for, I was gonna say asking, but I don't know, thank you for being interested, I suppose. And I feel like it took me a while. Probably, you know, part of the reason is because I was maybe a little under-caffeinated, and then part of the reason was because I was playing a little less than maybe the Twitch average, but I feel like I finally started to hit my groove in Repentance. You know, a lot less runs where I feel like we should win and then blew it. Now I'm like, we should win. I mean, the game's hard, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of runs now where I feel like we should win, and then we kinda, like, do. Especially, like, that last, Tainted Jacob run, like, that put a smile on my face that lasted all day. You know, I took that energy into the stream, we did some great runs on stream, we did try to do some Tainted Lost stuff, like, that's still tough, you know, that's not an easy character to succeed with. And it'll take us a while to get there for sure, but you know, everything else I kind of feel like it's coming up, is doing good stuff. So we got marbles. I don't really know what any of these do, and if you claim that you do, you are a liar. Nobody knows what any of those trinkets do. There's only 7 trinkets in the game that anybody has any awareness of. We all know what they are. The rest of them just sort of exist as like a, I'll hold it for now and then maybe later. And I'm gonna get, like, mighty controversial. I'm just gonna ignore that deal with the devil in the hopes / you know, guarantees, because of how our HP works, of getting a deal with the angel a little bit later. And I just genuinely, firmly believe that the deals with the angel are probably stronger, honestly. Every run where I've prioritized deals with the angel has paid dividends, let's put it that way. Normally, I might not be that interested in the secret room here, but with Bumbo, you know, I need all the help I can get. Of course, this is the one time in my entire life that it's apparently, like, impossible to get any form of currency. So I think what we'll do, this is the beauty of having, like, a good donation machine, right? When you got a good donation machine, I mean, 827's not, I'm leaving. I've decided I'm not gonna do you the disservice. Okay. We have done, that is alt path, right? That's alt path. Yeah. Not true ending, but alt path. So we could do true ending, but I'm not gonna. Although we did leave some trinkets behind. I don't know, basically here's what I'm thinking, okay? Let's just draw the delineation. Let's draw the inflection point, the nucleation of this run. How should this run go? I think if it's very good, I mean, it starts pretty good, don't get me wrong. But I think if it's very good, we make sure we don't forget about that Fool card, and we try to do true ending. If it's not that good, we haven't done Boss Rush either. Okay, so, I mean, we could do Boss Rush on top of all this. So, you know, feel like I've complicated things for myself. Yo, the Forgotten looking like the 12 Monkeys cover art here. You ever see 12 Monkeys? I believe that was the first movie I watched after we had the baby. You might say it's not appropriate for a 2-day-old infant to watch. I'm here to tell you, I don't think she remembers too much of it. She had bigger problems. Also, 12 Monkeys actually, I think kind of maybe like disturbing, but not openly like super violent or anything like that. Like I just don't think you would get why you would be afraid as a little baby. So I'm not overly perturbed one way or the other. It's just not about me, but regardless. We don't want to get involved with all the lawyers and judges just to hold grudges in the courtroom. I want to see your support brought, then I'll support you. Name that song. I know you like to thank your don't stink, but lean a little bit closer, see. Roses really smell like poo poo poo. Not the most artful lyric in Outkast's history. That probably goes to Big Boy off of Aqueminize The Art of Storytelling Part 2. She said, let's hit the parking lot so I can sick your duck. That's all I got. What was I talking about? I don't know. Oh, yeah. What we're gonna do in the game. Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, drop a bomb, you genius! Saved! If any of those shots hit me, I would have become the Joker, quite frankly. That is not the way homing technology has been known to work. That one was totally my fault. It's like the only way this could happen is you get stationary enemies, because otherwise we could just wait for them to get close, and then we could use the melee attack and so on and so forth. Succubus for a floor is pretty good. That's tough. I would say probably the way to use this, because, I mean, getting a Spirit Heart is not that bad, obviously, and when money's tight, it feels even better, but I also am looking at this and I'm like, dude, if you could just pay 7 cents for the present, then carry the present in... I thought I was a genius. I thought that was a secret room. If you could carry the present into the angel deal, which has a 2/3 chance of manifesting here, I think we'd be pretty frickin' stoked, dude. I think we should go back and do it. But yeah, okay. Boss rush would be ideal. If we can't get boss rush, that's fine. We still want to go either true ending or light path based on the relative perceived strength of the run. No problem there. No problem there. So if we get a deal with the angel, this could change everything. There's so many good angel items. You know what? I'm realizing now, the other beauty thing about, and that's the most Canadian sentence I've ever said, the other beautiful thing, frickin' right, about an angel deal run, it deserved, is that you get a genuine chance for Mega Satan. I can't believe it worked out. I feel like, the smartest man. I have no idea what half of these items are. We'll use the present. Okay, Dead Dove, I know. It's Spectral Tears, essentially. Dude, I have no... I think that the stairway... I've seen this. It's like it gives you an angel deal at the start of every floor or something. I may die... I'm so thankful we can only fight one angel statue right now, dude. Succubus, do your thing. Like, we gotta stay in, like, a weird little window here. If we don't stay in the window... No. We get shot by the purple fires. So Magnificent. Just start taking them, man. I mean, bombs are key. I'm excited. This is a little spooky, but I'm happy with myself. What the heck? What happened to my face? 9 bombs. Now things get a little simpler. Not easier, common misconception that those are synonymous, but a little simpler for sure. We buy that for 5 cents. I know you're probably like, get the heck out of this floor. I will not. I will never. Don't forget your item room. Maybe the... oh, right. I know this ladder, dude. I know the ladder, okay? I don't precisely recall how its machinations manifest, but I know it. I've seen it. I know it's called Stairway as well, so I should, you know, get it right. But I've seen a stream. I don't remember who it was, but they definitely were able to use the stairway. This is my money, by the way. Say it with me one more time. It's my money. Thank you. They were definitely able to use the stairway to get like a deal with the angel. I don't know where it comes to pass. Continuum, what a waste of my time. Don't forget Monster Man well behind as well. So the only other thing I was thinking is like maybe on your origin room, which I thought was one of these, on your origin room, it gives you that deal with the angel. I'm gonna look it up. That's how serious I am, okay? Stairway Repentance. Generates a ladder which leads to a special angel room shop at the start of every floor. It's guaranteed to spawn regardless of angel deal chance. The angel shops always contain the following: 3 items or pickups for sale, an angel statue, a normal beggar, and a confessional if it's been unlocked. The stairway disappears after Isaac leaves the starting room, whether he has purchased something or not. Okay, that's mission critical information. You know why? Because if things are going to require purchasing, then I apologize, rip to my donation machine, but I'm just built differently. We're going to mill the crap out of this. You know, honestly, like, I don't mind taking 30 cents out of this son of a gun, because there oftentimes, most of the time, you donate to the donation machine. Literally, it's just a situation where you're like, hey, I've got 70 extra cents, so let's dump it, man. Okay. So we got 30 cents. That should give us something. I know we could buy the Pandora's box, but I decided, let's not. Let's not and say we did. What happened to left hand? Did I? Oh, I probably swallowed it. Oh, that's terrible. Maybe makes us a little bit more interested in going to the true ending instead of the light side. No big deal. Okay. Okay. So you gotta take the stairway up. We got the soul. We got an eternal heart, which is actually pretty... You gotta take the soul. It's not even close. Then, you know, the glyph of balance or whatever the heck, that's not angelic prism, I think. So we're basically hoping you pay out with a bomb. Or you pay out with a portable slot that could pay out with a bomb. Remember, once we leave, we're done. You might say, hey, 5 cents, buy that eternal heart? Whatever, dude. It's just the spirit heart. I'm not sweating it. Life goes on. Okay, that is still really good. And Tomo wants to get in. Just give me one moment, please. Give me one moment, please. Tomo would like to get in. Hey, Tomo. We got a complicated run going on here, brother. Welcome to the office. Could use your consulting help. What's your rate? Okay. He's a cat. We can't go in there. That's right. All right. So I mean, this seems like an unbelievably good item. Sure, it would be better to get it for free. Like if you could just get the normal deal with the angel mechanic, where you don't have to pay money. That would minimize the barrier to entry. The flip side is, being able to get to that angel room at the start of every floor is crazy good. Crazy good. He's so disproportionately excited for shot speed up. It drives me insane. It's a mechanic that has like almost no impact on your run, and he's like, shot speed up, dude. How? Say thank you. Say thank you. Oh, look at that. Beautiful shot. Okay, so this run's not like, it's not there yet, but it's not in a bad spot. And perhaps most importantly, it definitely has the ability to get there. Being able to let me put it this way. You only need a couple of good deal with the angel items to really, you know, go to the moon. This gives us a real chance. Might as well keep trying the pills. We at least know, you know, what exists in our pool. We don't have a bomb, so... I mean, you know what? I was like, we don't have a bomb, so this might be a mistake, because we won't get to fight the angel statue. Probably. However, the flip side of that is we get an angel deal, like, every single floor. This also is one of the few things that actually gives me, a great reason to backtrack. At least what feels like a great reason to backtrack. Because I'm like, dude, we gotta get the money. We got no luck. We gotta get as much money as we can, though. I don't see a reason that this run couldn't have a chance to make it, though. I'll go, you know, to the extreme level here. There's a part of me that is like, don't hit me. There's a part of me that's like, you know what? Might even sacrifice some spirit hearts to our blood bank. Just to get money. Now we gotta, like, Bumbo, he want coin. That's his thing. He's really into it. He's a sicko like that. His interests are unconventional and fiduciary in nature. We're still, I mean, here's the other thing you're interested in, perhaps. I don't know about boss rush on this one. I mean, of course I would like to knock out as much as possible on this run. Just in the interest of, you know, every extra thing you knock off a post-it note gives you a chance to not have to do one more bespoke run with a specific condition in mind. That being said, you know, you gotta play the run you got, not the run you want. I want it, thank you. Judgment. Well, we don't need the hanged man, so just hold judgment. But judgment is probably the kind of thing you explode with a bomb here, I think, if you get one. It's a bit of a slap in the face, quite frankly. Monster Man, well, it's not really that strong here. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to give up a ton of spirit hearts. Or maybe even any, now that I think of it. I guess we could just leave a deal with the devil behind. Or, deal with the devil? What was I talking about? We could leave our deal with the angel on the next floor behind. But I think I've come to terms with the fact this is not, boss rush. It's not that the run is insanely weak, it's just, in order to do the stairway justice and maybe have a good chance to actually beat that true ending path, which remember, we do have a good shot at because we left all those trinkets behind very early. In order to get that done, we, no, okay, well, at least you evolved, but, in order to get that done, maybe it makes the most sense for us to just, pilot this one a little bit more conservatively. Because usually once things start to go slow, they get even slower. So, you know, when we were just a little bit behind schedule, maybe if we started going fast, we could have made boss rush and been miserable and then died on it. Sure, I guess you'll just take that. But I think we did the right thing, honestly. I think there is also a question people are going to have, because you do get, you get damage protection when you throw your body through a curse room door. You do not get it when you do that. So, you know, case in point. 1 penny to learn a lesson. We'd probably describe that as some of the cheapest knowledge ever gained. And Monster Man, well, I made a mistake, quite frankly. I should have used it. It's not a big deal. I should have used it, but I was like, we're probably almost done with this floor. Let's save it. The card is the moon. One thing that the moon is interesting with is that it hits your eyes like a big pizza pie. I have to give you 4 cents. We can't do anything with 4 cents anyway. We might as well see if you're a miracle. And I just wasted half a spirit heart for no reason. And wow, we're really going to our next floor with nothing. Dare I even go inside to deal with the angel? I don't know. It's one of the, I mean, I gotta know. I'm gonna go inside. But if I see like Godhead or Sacred Heart, I might turn into the Joker. I may. I can't promise I won't. Now, just to be real with you, this is a good shop. But it's not, I mean, the miter would be amazing, don't get me wrong. But it's not so good as to turn me into the Joker. Perhaps more like a mid-level Batman villain, like a False Face or something like that. NL, how are you aware of the Batman villain False Face? Do you mean Clayface? No, I don't mean Clayface, I mean False Face. A Batman villain whose entire quirk was that he wears masks. I am aware of False Face because in university I watched much of the original Batman series. Dude, that was an amazing get with Monster Manuel from the 1960s. And False Face is a particularly corny and humorous villain from that era. Now, with that in mind, I don't know who Clayface is. Either way, though, dude, okay, I think we're totally ready to fight the boss. It's not Mom. It's this guy who's also extraordinarily annoying. He will get frozen on occasion. You love to see that. My man's getting beaten up. I just want to keep... That's what I was going to say. He's not getting frozen. He's just getting stalled. You gotta love that. Dude, you know what it is? I thought that the skull was just blocking bullets. But it's actually that the soul must be applying to the skull itself. Which is actually incredible. Because it means, I mean, obviously, I think this is just like... I don't want to say physics, because you can make your own physics in this game, I'm sure. In the engine, I mean. But this is scary, dude. Saved. Ladies and gentlemen. We don't quite have him yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That's a hard boss, and this character does not make it much easier, quite frankly. But because the closer to the further away from you can apply the distortion, the better off you're gonna be, I think. So I don't know if I would say we got lucky or unlucky there. No deal with the angel or devil is a little unlucky, but we got a great item from the boss, and it's not like, you know, I mean, the thing is, there's probably like a mathematical principle you can apply here. It's not like we miss... It's pretty silly. It's not like we missed the value of one deal with the devil. All we missed was the deal with the devil on this floor, knowing we have a guarantee of getting one on the next floor instead. Dude, this is... I don't know if I've seen a run give us a higher proportion of totally frickin' useless active items. I mean, I'm rolling Monster Manuel as my main right now. Do you know... Have you ever heard the expression of a dude being down bad? Like, this is the Isaac version of that. The run's still good, you know. I've taken some noteworthy bad damage, but I think I've taken way less than average. Okay, yeah, just poop out your own money and eat it, you sicko. I think I've actually played, like, better on this run than on an average run. The flip side of that is, I've also, you know, I find myself still fairly underpowered. 2 of hearts. This is pretty sick, though. This is pretty sick. That's okay, you know. Maybe. Verp infested, it's something. At least we have a golden key, that's my bad. We also have an absolutely... Oh god, careful what you wish for, man. It just keeps getting worse. We're gonna have collected, like, every active in the game by the time we're done here. What I was gonna say, though, is, I don't remember. Anyway, it's like, it's rough. This is runs that are downbad.org.com and all that in a bag of potato chips. That being said, all we need at this point is one amazing deal with the angel. We're fairly likely to get one amazing deal with the angel. You creating a creep, you little spewer? Creating crep, you little spewer? 2 of hearts. Tower card. World. You use the world card in order to generate a secret room for us. Oh, we already found our secret room. Dude, I would freaking kill for the virus here. Some kind of item that in theory could generate spirit hearts for us. Also comes with a speed upgrade now, I think. Which would also hit the spot. Okay. Or a shot speed up, which in many ways is even better if you trust the narrator. Alright. Well, we'll be moving on here. We picked up 3 cents on this floor. This one, it feeds into this idea of just the run being doomed. This is not where you want to be. We gotta blow this up. It's a tough call, though, man. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, we could use... I think we have to use another... Oh, the bomb goes off there. I'm so stupid. Anyway, I was gonna say I think we have to use another bomb, just because, sure, we won't be able to bomb the angel statue right away, but honestly, who cares? When instead we, you know, we could always bomb the angel statue in the future instead. I thought maybe that would hit the skull. I don't know, man. Maybe we can get a half-price item. Let's not spend our, money. That looks like Sacred Heart, but maybe isn't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know I said we shouldn't spend our money, but, like, he's here, man. He's here. Come on. Come on, brother. Come on. I'm gonna become the Joker. Okay, I don't think we can do true ending. The run is not strong enough. Now, that might seem like an admission that things are going terribly wrong. It is, but at least it's astute, you know? At least it's not ignoring the reality of the situation. That's the Tainted Skull, by the way. And I'm aware of the fact that we're not gonna get the 4 chests on the chest, because we do have the left hand, which has been swallowed up. So we got a bit of a spicy situation here. However, and remember, you're going to be like, Tinted Skull? No. We're not getting the Tinted Skull, because we're not going to do true ending. This is still, you know, if you drew up like a matrix of how to, might as well, how many runs minimum you had to do, assuming like no victory lap, no R key and stuff like that. The true ending and Mega Satan are mutually exclusive. That means you have to do at least 2 runs to get both. So I feel like as long as we're still getting Mega Satan, or at least still having a chance to get Mega Satan, we're still somewhat pleased with the way things are going. So we definitely, you know, I know we've had many opportunities to get the key piece, and we have not taken them. Trust me, we will get it. That's the beauty of the stairway. Cool item, by the way. The problem with Deals with the Angel, apart from the pool being maybe a little bit less offensively minded than Deals with the Devil, the problem has always been, you know, spotty access. So the fact that you can get it a little bit more reliably now is actually really cool. I'm probably gonna blow... Oh my god. Probably gonna blow the crap out of that, donation machine. And I have no remorse. That's the thing, you know? It's, the money that was put into the donation machine was not put into the donation machine to massage my ego. It was put into the donation machine to spend later. That's what saving should be, probably, you know? Is you save money now so you can spend it later when it has greater utility or quantity for you. Right now, a lot... We executed one of the greatest trades in history. On runs where we didn't need money, and it provided us with no utility, we put it away. On runs where we desperately need it, it's there for us in an emergency. And this is getting to be quite an urgent emergency. So you can see how urgent my love can be. Such an you know, look, I don't take as many opportunities to reference the band called Foreigner. I don't consider I consider them overrated, quite frankly. You see the size of this guy's freaking brain, dude? That's not his brain. I actually thought he had the mind, just based on the his skull. Got him. All right, dude. Okay, okay. We don't leave yet. This is extremely important. That's not a secret room. We got 5 bombs, and honestly, we owe Bumbo for that, which is something I say, you know, not happy to say it. Let's put it that way. We have an Empress card. I can't believe at one point on this run we were talking about getting the boss rush. It seems like it's a comical joke. We can blow up the battery, baby. Remember, we want the money, so like you took a little. I'm okay with that. At some point, Bumbo is going to become max level Bumbo. We'll get an advantage out of that. 2 of hearts again, huh? Even if we had gotten like an ace of hearts, that would have been good. 2 of hearts as this character, though, is kind of an insult. I think we're missing out on money, by the way, because we got... because we swallowed the left hand. I'm realizing now it's just kind of a little in... Oh, you can't let Bumbo get all of it. we got some. I'm realizing now that the left hand is kind of incompatible with our financial interests, but you know this. Oh, don't do I let him pick up 6 cents so I could get 5? But you know, it is what it is. And after all that, oh, there was still money on the ground. It's no. And after all that, we still only have like a level 3 Bumbo or level 2 Bumbo, but whatever, man. I literally, don't ever speak to me about this moment. I will perma-ban you. We bought Jar of Flies by accident. That being said, now that I think about it, Jar of Flies is better to have. That one, you kinda just gotta own it, okay? I'll take full responsibility for that mistake. Boy, I sure hope somebody got fired for that blunder. Pop the Empress. This is our last time with all these beautiful familiars here. Enjoy them whilst they last. 15 cents is enough. So this is like a pivotal point for this run. We're gonna get a guaranteed deal with the Angel or Devil. 1/3 chance Angel, or 1/3 chance Devil, I should say. I would be happy with either. And I'm happier with that. We need to go light side path. Lazarus Rags does not interest me too much. But at least we have enough money on the next floor to go to our Angel deal. Yeah. And to actually do something there. Okay, hold on, sorry. Had another tab thing. Dude, it's like, oh my god. Okay, thankfully there's 1 penny here. I was just moving around. I don't think it's gonna help too much, but I'm gonna take Guardian Spear. I was hoping it would work with, the Bone Lord's... It does work with the Bone Lord's bone. Okay, so... I actually think that's a pretty nice pickup. We can use it as, like, you know, the worst mom's knife that's ever existed. But I'm hopeful I need that money! I'm hopeful it's worth it. It's worth it! I'm hopeful at some point we get some of those items that truly make the deals with the Angel special. I'm not gonna ever say that I did everything right on this run, okay? I've done a lot of inefficiencies would be the politest way to describe it. Genuinely, like, you know, poor decisions. Just mind-boggling idiocy from time to time, like, you know, missing or walking into the Jar of Flies in particular, though it didn't cost us big on this floor. Okay, hold on. But I also, I don't know, I guess I'm being a big baby, but I'm like, I would like some acknowledgement that, like, feel like I've also played okay on this run. And sometimes when you're like, well, check out all the dumb damage you've taken. I'm like, yeah, guess what? Like, when your run sucks, you take more dumb damage, you know? When you're Lewis Hamilton, you're driving around in, like, the most advanced Mercedes ever created in Formula 1. You can have some more inefficiencies in your driving without being penalized for it. When you're stuck in the Williams, an extra, you know, 1/8 of a second on the brakes makes you look like you shouldn't even be in the sport. And we're probably somewhere around like maybe a Haas level right now, which might even be worse. That was just not smart. Okay. NL Formula 1 references Chef's Kiss. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get in the habit of using straw men as a complimentary instead of exclusively to argue with. But I am one of those guys. I argue with myself in the shower. You know, you have an argument, like, in your head. Like, a lot of people have arguments, like, they imagine situations that they've been in their life, and, like, here's what I should have said. I actually, like, create a fictional scenario in my head, and I'm like, if this ever comes to pass, here's what I'm gonna say. And that way I'm always ready. Okay, so we did get a tiers upgrade. That's good. I don't think we have to spend our whole lives looking for stuff here, but I absolutely do want to get enough money to buy an angel deal. I think if we didn't do that, that would be like the gravest error. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think that could be a shop. Now or a secret room. Now that I think about it as well, I think we actually have like a great reason to use bombs or key. What are we hoping to get with keys? You know, we can't even go to the chest, or we can't open chests on the chest, and we don't have Guppy's tail or anything like that that's going to augment that. So if we could just get to 15 cents. Saved. Then it might not give us the win, right? But what it does give us is hope. The hope that there would be an item in there that could change everything for us. And I'm realizing that in hindsight, one of the big losses on this run was not being able to get the miter. Max level Bumbo, okay, it's something. The miter would have put us into really, really strong territory, potentially. Because we're suffering, for sure, from a lack of HP, but... Okay. That was just quick thinking to get Temperance down there, and always happy to get back to 0 luck. You like to see it. We don't have any bombs, but that's what bombs or key is for. 15 cents. That's what we're looking for, 15 cents. I feel like it's worth noting that I feel like we're well positioned to take out the late game bosses. For all the negativity I've been discussing, I think that bosses that stay in one place, which Isaac is known to do, and Mega Satan is known to do, with some exceptions, obviously, this is a mighty good thing for us. So I'm starting to believe that maybe the harder times are over. Just remember as well, you know, tough times never last. Only tough people last. It had to be good. Like, there's just no bad pills left, I think. No, if we see a new pill, it must be a good pill. I just want to see what did I leave in here? It's a reroll machine, right? But just 2 cents, man. Just 2 cents. We have fires on the next floor. Well, kind of. Like, we have blue fires on the next floor. Ah, jeez. Just 2 cents. Can of corn. Can of corn. Can of corn and I'll be alright. Don't walk into that. That would have been of the utmost embarrassment. Any poops? Poops or fires? Any drinks, chips, or cookies? Poops or fires? Any drinks, chips, or cookies? I've been reading the Subway subreddit a lot. People, they ask me why, like I'm the weird one. You know, it's a place I've eaten at a lot in my life. Okay, and everybody knows your opinion on Subway. I know you're like, I'm typing, let me type. No, I know what you're gonna say. The meat's slimy. I don't really love the bread is not, in Europe we can't legally call it bread because it's got too much sugar. Okay, maybe that's why it tastes so good. You know, all things considered, I actually feel like it's not that bad that we're not able to buy this prayer card. Who cares? Now, ideally, I would like to dodge into the judgment as little as possible. Beautiful. Great work. Bumbo, you're holding it down too. I did just purchase a key. You know, considering we had 0, I can't be that upset by that. So now we got the Mega Satan situation sorted out. Go ahead and put a bomb down there. We gotta farm a little. We should still get an angel deal on the next floor. So you know what? See you later, buddy. Oh, no, Bumbo, follow me. He's gonna pick it up, man. He's gonna pick it up immediately. Even worse, he blew me up in the process. We still got more deals with the angel coming. I'm not sweating it yet, man. No, it's mine. But r/Subway is a treasure trove of, like, stories. Because I've always, you know, as a consumer, sometimes I'll be in a place of business and I'll be like, I wonder what it's like to work here. Not, like, prospectively necessarily, but, you know, I have experience with people, for all the places that I've worked in my life, there's 2, I guess technically 3 places people always want to hear about. Twitch and YouTube are the 2 big ones. The other, well, and teaching in Korea, I guess, is a pretty common question. But, okay, there's 4 that people are interested in. Twitch and YouTube, teaching in Korea, and then the 6 weeks that I worked at Goodwill. That's the one, like, I only worked there for a very small amount of time. I got a staggering amount of stories. You know, like, Goodwill, if you're not familiar, is basically a not-for-profit thrift store where you repurpose people's donated clothing and household goods and then sell it. We finally got our first Guppy item, by the way. I got a fondness for this item. You sell it and then you donate the proceeds to, you know, charitable efforts. It's a really good concept, you know, a noble concept for a workplace. Also, an absolutely terrible place to work, at least the one that I worked at in my hometown. For a couple of reasons, you know, like, organizationally there were problems, but also on top of that, like, the duties of the job were, you learn a lot about, like, people. Like, some of the stories would make you shake your head. Like, some of the times you would just, maybe once every 3 or 4 days you would come to work and you'd open, and people would literally, like, leave their bags of trash out in front of the Goodwill, and you're like, it just boggles the mind, you know? That people are like, oh, I have trash, but I guess I would feel guilty throwing my trash away, so maybe I'll just drop off literal garbage at Goodwill. Like, we're gonna sort through the bags of, like, old potato chip wrappers and stuff like that, and then maybe there'll be, like, you know, a nickel inside of it. I don't know what people were thinking, quite frankly. The mind is beautiful here, but I am hoping at some point, of course, we can get, you know, just hypothetically, a damage upgrade. But the other thing, oh no. The other thing that's funny is that I see that all the time in other contexts. Like, we have a shared, like, garbage and recycling area. And I'll see people, like, in the recycling room, they will have thrown out, like, a garbage bag full of garbage into the recycling bin. And I guess just in their head, they're like, you know, garbage, bad, recycling, good. So they're like, well, okay, I'm gonna throw my garbage in the recycling then. But anyway, like, it's just, you're a piece of crap, right? If you leave your garbage at Goodwill, I don't understand. Like, why don't you just drive around, throw it in, like, an empty dumpster or something like that if you're gonna be a piece of garbage? Don't just leave it in front of Goodwill. We crack it open, it's just a bunch of, like, rat droppings. But then also, you know, the customer clientele that you get, very funny sometimes. Like, somebody donated some Venetian blinds, but they were missing a couple of pieces. And this lady called me over, and she's like, hey, do you have, like, the... What are you doing, man? She was like, hey, do you have the missing pieces for these Venetian blinds? And I was like, oh, it's all, like, donation-based. I'm gonna buy this at least and then blow this guy up. So, like, if you don't see it, we probably don't have it. And she was like, oh, can you order it in then? And I'm like, lady, what do you think this place is? I don't know. I mean, I guess there's no harm in asking the question to some extent, but, like, order it in from where? the anonymous person who donated it? I don't understand. But I feel like people always want, you know, like, to know what it's like on the other side of a business that you go to on occasion. So Subway's been really interesting for that. Like, for example, I didn't know there was, apparently there's a widespread issue with people going into Subway and then ordering the usual, and then the person at Subway is like, I've never seen you before in my life. I also have been because I mentioned this on stream yesterday, people were like, you should also read the Starbucks subreddit. Please drop money when you die. Oh my god. Because we should have one more deal with the angel. I didn't realize that if you work at Starbucks right now, you're getting, like, destroyed by custom TikTok drinks and stuff like that. Like, I guess everybody on TikTok, well, not everybody, but there's, like, custom baristas on TikTok that are making, you know, they're like, hey, go to Starbucks and order this drink. It won't tick off your barista at all. And it's just like, you know, oat milk frappuccino, and then, like, there's all these pictures of signs from Starbucks that are like, please stop ordering our oat milk. We only have, like, none. We only have none. Anyway, it's just, you know, it's always interesting to hear what it's like at a... Please? At a business that you've gone to as a customer before, I guess. Okay, don't die. Let's put this thesis to the test that we were... Oh, no. That we're stronger than expected here. But yeah, I would recommend it. r/Subway, a lot of fun. Don't hit me. After everything we've been through here, you wouldn't have the audacity. I know this isn't how it works, I'm just praying, but... Can I tell you something? Very happy we bought that Spirit Heart. Bumbo! What? I've never seen that before. Okay, so honestly, I have no idea what happened. But I do know that run was kind of garbage, but I did like the stairway. Either way, it was fun. I had a good time. Twitch.tv/NorthernLion to watch more Isaac. Apart from that, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!